¿Qué onda, gamer? Estamos aquí con Chang, el brand manager de Namco, de Bandai Namco para América. Así que queremos preguntarle un poquito sobre Project Zone. ¿De qué se trata este juego? Apenas está por llegar aquí a nuestro continente, a pesar de ya haber tenido una salida en Japón. Así que, ¿qué tal? Chang, how are you?
Really good, thanks for having me.
What can you tell us about this Project Zone, exclusive game for the 3DS?
Yeah, so Project X has been a huge collaboration between the biggest three Japanese publishers. You got Sega, Capcom, and of course Namco Bandai. And it's been a huge feat, a groundbreaking experience to bring over 50 characters across 29 different franchises all into one single storyline for Project X. So it's definitely a unique experience for fans.
And in what kind of genre can you fix it?
In
RPG?
It's RPG, but it has a lot of fighting elements mixed into it. So it's not just an RPG. You know, you can move around and you explore the levels in the RPG format. But then when you get to the fighting sequence, it goes into the traditional fight stance. So you have your pair team against the enemy, or you can have three against the enemy. But it's a mix between RPG and fighting.
And is it going to be what kind of difference is going to be in the game between the Japanese version and the American version?
The team has been really good at staying true to the original source format. So there's very few differences between the two. The Japanese feel remains the same for both the Japanese audience and the American audiences as well. The text will be in English, but the game, the characters, everything is still the same. So.
This decision was made from Namco, or it was feedback from the fans?
For the VO, I think the game was really a fan service to the fans, bringing all these different characters into one story, and the fans really like that authentic Japanese feel. So that's why I think it was a move to kind of retain that authentic experience just for the fans.
Okay, there's a big trend in the industry to expand the game experience between the years and then on. Is it going to be DLC for this game?
It's still to be determined. Right now we haven't announced anything, but you never know. We have to fight.
Could be.
So yeah, but as of right now.
Future. Okay, and there's a big question about it. We have this crossover with a lot of franchises, 26 you mentioned before?
Yeah,
29 franchises. How do you mix them together? How do you make fit in their different storylines?
Yeah, it's definitely a challenge when you're bringing so many different characters from not just fighting, but MMO, RPG, action adventure, from all different ranges of games like Darkstalkers, Street Fighter, Tekken, Mega Man, Resident Evil. So the challenge is how do we get all these characters from all these different universes into one game on the 3DS? So the team's really good at crafting this singular storyline for Project X that starts off with the mystical portal stone that's been stolen. By being stolen, it's created this rift in the portal to open, and that's when all the heroes and villains are coming through the portal and into this universe. So your quest is to find the portal stone and then seal up the portal and then restore peace to the world.
And who stole it? It wasn't just for one.
You
have to discover it.
That's part of the story. You don't know who actually stole the portal stone. So your mission is to figure out who it was and then retrieve it back from them. So
we have a lot of enemies unleashed in the middle of nowhere, and we are fighting together, or there are going to be clans from the bad side?
There's going to be enemy characters new throughout the whole progression. So, with the good come the villains through the portal, and then as you progress through the game, you'll unlock more and more characters that you can use, but at the same time, more and more villains will be introduced into the game as well.
Did you guys and Namco Bandai at the beginning of the development of the game, did you thought about the idea to mix with another developers out there?
I think, these three were the core ones that really had the franchises that really would speak to this kind of game. It was a perfect mix that, everyone kind of agreed upon, and just bringing it all together was a perfect storm for this game. So I think these three were the best bet for us.
This game released in Japan last year, so how's the response of the gamers, of the fans of the series?
It's been great so far. I mean, the game is very easy to jump in and play with the RPG and the fighting elements. and you got the characters from everyone's favorites. You know, some people may love the Tekken series, some people may love, you know, the Virtual Fighter series. So there's so many different characters that someone's got to find someone that they love from the different franchises. But they did release it back in October. The fans have been really excited about it. So it was only due time before we brought it over to the American audience.
Does it use any street-based functionality?
Not so much. The game is kind of restricted just to the what we were playing before. So the RPG, it really maximizes the two screens. So the RPG element, and you have your inventory and your item list. When you go into the fight sequences, that's when you'll see the the moves on the second screen as well. So it really plays up well with the 3D.
Thank you very much for explaining us about Project Zone. Is it going to be released when?
Summer 2013, so it's soon.
Okay, thank you very much. Mike Chang from Namco para Nintendo Station Latinoamérica. Un saludo a Latinoamérica.
Gracias, amigos, and don't forget to check us out summer 2013.
¿Verdad? Vamos a hablar español.
Let's go!